What's up guys, my name is Che and welcome to the Overwatch character overview. And today we will be having a look at the assassin known as Hanzo. Hanzo SHIMADA is a 38-year-old Japanese mercenary slash assassin whose base of operations originated in Hanamura, Japan, which in fact is of course one of the maps we get to play on. He originated in the SHIMADA clan with his brother Genji SHIMADA, who is in fact of course Genji from the game as well. You could almost argue that these two, judging by the dragons short that was released, these two are basically the human form of two dragons, so they're almost gods. Now Hanzo has a health pool of 200 HP and his main role is defense, but he can be used on both offense as well, if you're good enough with it. He has 5 abilities known as the wall climb, the storm bow, the sonic arrow, the scatter arrow, and of course, dragon strike. Now let's have a look at each of these abilities. Hanzo's passive ability is his wall climb, which enables you to climb up any flat vertical surface by pressing and holding the jump button. It's that simple. Next you have his main weapon, his storm bow, which does 29 to 125 damage depending on how much you've pulled the bow back. You can headshot people as well, which is a pretty hard hitting shot, and of course you can fire at any point you want once you pull the bow back. The bow does require a little bit of practice because you do have to aim ahead of players due to the drop and the speed in which the arrow does fly through the air. However, once you get used to it, you can pull off some pretty nifty shots. You've also got a nice crosshair which does give you a little bit of a hint on the heights and different points at which you should be drawing and aiming your bow. Overall, a damn good weapon. Next, you've got the sonic arrow, which is an arrow with the sonar tracking device built into it. Any enemy that's within its detection radius is similarly marked as that of Widowmaker's ultimate, which shows everyone on the map. It's just in this case, it's a smaller, more confined version. You can also shoot this arrow at people, and it will stick into them and move around as they do, which is very useful in some certain situations. It does the same damage as a standard arrow and can also do headshots as well, with a 20-second cooldown. Next we have the scatter arrow, which is a fragmenting arrow that ricochets off walls and objects and can strike multiple targets at once. This arrow does 125 damage unscattered, but does 75 damage per arrow, and there are 5 arrows. This has a cooldown of 10 seconds. Finally we have his ultimate. Dragon Strike is probably one of the best looking ultimates in this entire game, and does 150 damage per second once you've flung it out of your bow. The 2 spirit dragons travel through the air in a line and pass through the walls in its way, devouring any enemies that it comes to. Now it does take 1.5 seconds to cast, so there is a little bit of downtime when you are casting this. However, it's mostly used as an area denial tool, with a pretty damn hard hitting capability as well. A lot of people will move out the way the second they see this, so if you're trying to get people off a point or heading towards a point, it's a good time to cast this off. You can also cast this through a wall. You do not have to be in an open area to do it. If you're stood right in front of a wall, you can also cast it.
My aim is true.
So I hope you found this video informative. If you did, please don't forget to give us a like rating, and also comment below on who you want an overview of next. We will go through the entire roster until we are all completely done. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe for some more Overwatch content. And I will see you soon. Goodbye! She's over there, just freaking flung an orb over in her general direction. And we've got some people being annoying. Now there is a Farah being a pest. We managed to annihilate the Farah, and we also managed to get a nice another 5-player kill streak and damage the hell out of the Roadhog, the big chubby bastard, plague party in this case. We did 100